Hello and welcome to the Saturday morning forecast from the Met Office. We'll end the weekend for much of England and Wales with blue skies and a frost, but we'll start the weekend with a lot of wet weather. Windy as well, yellow and amber warnings in force for the heavy rain. Now that rainfall since Friday has come courtesy of this plume of subtropical air extending all the way from the Azores, carrying copious amounts of moisture with it and dumping all that moisture across the hills of Wales as well as western and northern England. And you can see the extent of that weather as we start off Saturday, brought in by a strong southwesterly wind. That wind at its strongest around the coasts of South Wales as well as southwest England, around exposed coasts and hills, 50-mile-per-hour plus gusts. And that could well exacerbate the flooding issues by bringing down leaves and blocking some drains. But the rainfall will be heaviest and most persistent over the higher ground of Wales, northern and western England. Over the moors, risk of 90 millimetres of rainfall accumulating by Saturday lunchtime, 70 for the Pennines. And for the Welsh Mountains, there's the risk in South Wales of 100 to 120 millimetres of rainfall building up. Amber warning in force here, risk of surface and river flooding. Significant temperature contrasts associated with this weather front. You can see 15-16s in the southeast, but then behind the weather front, 7s, 8s, and for Scotland and Northern Ireland, a remarkably different kind of start to Saturday. Blue skies, but also blustery showers, a strong wind in the north and northwest of Scotland, bringing in frequent downpours, with perhaps a rumble of thunder or two and some snow above 500 metres. So lively enough either side of the country, a lot of rainfall in between, and it takes much of the morning for that rainfall to ease away from northern and western England as well as Wales. It then pushes into the southeast by the end of Saturday, and you can see again that significant temperature contrast by this stage. In fact, as the weather front goes through, there could well be some very lively weather associated with the strongest winds and the heaviest rainfall, not entirely confined to western hills. On the weather front itself, it will turn very wet and windy for a time, followed by a sharp temperature drop by 5 degrees or more, you can see, following the weather front. And that weather front is a cold front. It's sweeping its way through. It finally clears the southeast of England during Saturday evening. And you can see a big clearance behind. Clear skies, lower temperatures following that cold front. And that means that it's a chilly night on Saturday night with temperatures falling away. A widespread frost in the countryside. I suspect enough of a breeze, enough high cloud to keep temperatures at 3 or 4 Celsius in towns and cities. We've got more blustery showers coming into much of Scotland, Northern Ireland, northwest England by this stage on Sunday, as well as North Wales. A strong wind for Scotland, moving from the north to the northeast of the country, but further south, much of eastern, central, southern England, as well as much of Wales. Well, what a contrast. Beautiful blue skies to end the weekend. A crisp autumn day on Sunday. Very different to the wind and rain of Saturday. You'll want to pay attention to the updates, of course, during the weekend, and you can do so by following us on social media, and you can download the Met Office app or monitor the website. Bye-bye.